God damn, it's been a long time I ever did this shit. At least anyone, really. Just cue the fucking intro and let's get this over with.
Welcome back,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yes, sir.
We're back.
Yeah, finally. First time in a
Oh,
long time,
God.
man.
How long has it actually been? I gotta check your upload. Anywho, it's been a while. We're here. Everyone introduce yourself.
Hey, yo. I, I'm Ski. You can call me Ski Deagle or whatever. I don't know.
Easy, camera guy for short.
Yeah.
Nez, are you gonna introduce yourself?
Hi. It is 2:40 in the morning. I am not paying attention.
That's fine. We're just dead. I gotta keep it down. It's like 2:40 for me too.
Eh,
Uh, and finally, would you like to introduce yourself, my dude? Nope. Okay, he's dead. Understandable. It's like
He's
2:40 for
always
his.
like this.
Yeah, so we're doing this again. We
Yep.
didn't announce it this time with an audience because hey, we got to get the rust off and
Yeah, it's
whew,
obviously better than just doing a couple things and
it's
going
better
on
to
away.
do it when we want than to go to a schedule because a lot's happened, a lot has changed, as you
eh,
see by new co-hosts again, like always.
Mm-hmm.
I got a roughly 11 months since last
Yeah.
I've talked.
And now the camera guy's a
Yeah,
character
If
now,
you wanted,
so
if you
yeah,
wanted
there's
the
that.
answer to that, it's roughly 11 months. I think.
dude, 11 months.
I don't know.
Dude, we
That was
haven't
the last upload at least.
Guys, we beat Emiko's upload schedule. Let's go.
Let's fucking do this shit.
We've beat it.
Oh,
Pog.
yeah.
Oh, oh,
Oh god. So how has life been in the server? I've taken a massive step back.
good question.
Cause I'ma be real. My step back was pretty big due to family stuff and just I kind of regretted leaving this. Cause ironically, this was popular with people. I mean,
This really
videos
was.
wouldn't, but when you realize that you lived a dream before and then left it? That's kind of what I felt. So I decided, fuck it, might as well try to revive it.
Yeah,
Wasn't fully
definitely.
my idea, but so what brought you guys into this VC?
I just came because I can, alright? I just saw you and I was like,
You
holy
saw
shit.
content and you're just like,
Yes, sir.
yes.
Uh,
That's my thing. That's my thing. When I see you guys, I just hop on in, see what's good.
Oh god, is that Beaver? Sounds like free content.
Yes,
oh boy.
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I've been mm, best I can say is I've been rethinking the strategy if I want to be an entertainer. Yes, I do. A VTuber? I don't know.
Yeah, it's been on your
YouTuber.
mind for a while, and it's like you just
If
haven't
it's
gotten
kind of
into it yet.
I'm surprised not much other people talk about this because they just go straight into VTuber. I
Yeah.
have an audience here on Discord.
Mm,
I need to figure out how to get that into something good. But for now, in the VTuber world, you get yelled at for doing what we're doing now, not having a model, not having anything. Even
Right.
though, by technicality, it's a smarter business strategy because you're building your audience with your personality
That's sad. That's all what VTubers have to go through now, and it's just not the same as it was back then.
It's not as magical. No one can
Yes,
just get up and do it. You have to
exactly.
put a lot. It's like being a YouTuber now.
Mhm.
And through that, I think I've realized VTubing was a gimmick at, well, not a gimmick, a trend at the beginning. Now it's tapering off, and I'm realizing this is already unique enough, and that I can still try to do streaming. I think I just enjoy this more. Less setup.
Yeah. And I need to
God,
get
and this is
new.
how podcasts are made.
And I need to
Ugh.
get new OBS layers because I just have the defaults in. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna need something.
I have OBS on this PC. I just don't know how to edit.
Yeah, I
If
kinda
I could
do,
learn
but
how
then
to
again,
edit, I would edit my own scuffed shit.
yeah, I kinda do, but then again, I'm really more. I have this project I'm working on. It's basically like an audio file. And oh man, I have done really good shit with it. Actually, now playing it back.
It's like scuffed plays with just this random just stuff I find or funny moments I take from the game.
Well, I wish it would be that, but it's just something that I'm working on for a commemoration of a YouTuber I used to watch.
Question. Who
But
doesn't wish? Who doesn't wish they can live the YouTube dream?
definitely.
Everyone does.
Right.
And now YouTubers are saying you don't want to live this. It is just awful. The grind, the burnout with the system.
Hmm.
There's only one thing I can say to that. They're all doing it as careers.
Yeah,
Doing
like
YouTube and content creation as hobby versus a career are two different things. What's your
yeah,
guys' opinion on it?
like it's very trendamental what like YouTube does. Like I've seen incidents where like the money just starts rolling in for one specific VTuber. The money just like then is just corrupted into them, and like they just listen to these big corporate companies to like stop doing their shit, so like they can even make more money. Like I've
They
seen like Super Mario Logan, like he has like the healing puppets to like stop Nintendo cease and desist, and
Well, here's the thing. Nintendo actually sued him. So
yeah,
he had
Yeah.
to do that to keep that channel. Even
yeah,
then he lost everything. But you're
yeah.
talking about from what I get, sorry,
Oh
you're
shit,
from your point of
shit,
view,
shit.
you're just going off the end
I
of
see, I see. I'm sorry. I've
no, no,
gone
no,
completely off topic.
no, that's fine. I asked for opinions and you gave one, and it's very valid that people will chase the money as the career.
Hmm.
In my mind, I never want to do that. I want to keep a job. And to get off topic, Disney actors, I believe Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, when that came out and when that was going off seasons, they got
Oh,
real jobs, which is why they didn't fall down the child actor route.
yeah.
And that's what I want to do. Because I feel like entertaining when you actually have a job is completely different from doing it as a profession.
Cause like you don't like, cause like after a while you don't see yourself chasing in the money. You're just chasing in for it as your own thing.
You're
Like,
chasing it because you enjoy it,
yes.
not out of responsibility, not out of trying to make rent. You get demonetized? Oh well, this is
Yeah,
a hobby.
really.
Would have been nice to make some cash off of it, but
Yeah, it really doesn't matter anyway. As long as you just know how to run it and just focus
just
on.
don't see it as a business to
Yeah,
begin
don't
with.
see it as like a corruption so you can get way more powerful in money and make yourself a millionaire.
Well, not even that. Most people that I've seen get successful, except for Markiplier, he was a big, huge thing. He saw it as a business and he went for it and he succeeded. That's the real thing. they start out as a hobby, an idea. Just let's do this once, see what happens. Oh, it blew up. Let's do it again. They didn't care about the money.
Yeah, definitely.
They just wanted to have fun. And
Yeah,
that's what I
they just
believe attracts the most people. I mean, still hit trendy games. Like when the Stanley Parable came out, hit that. That was like hot money. That's what people want to see. Understand the tactics, but don't treat it as a business.
yeah, it's always best to like just keep it towards a
Fun.
specific group. Yeah, specific. Yeah, just do it for fun and just target
Target who
something.
you want to target. And if you want it to get bigger, like a few thousand, then understand the algorithm. And just from everything that I've seen, everyone treats it as I'm going to get successful. I want to be the next. What's a good indie VTuber that really kicked off?
Oh shit! I can only
Zoro.
think of a few.
Zoro was originally an indie VTuber, then it kicked
I'm
off.
talking about one that never joined a company.
Oh.
Like,
Oh damn it!
everyone wants to be the next Gakura. Well, I just want to be
That's
like,
hard.
I want to be my own thing.
Yeah.
Like, if I like a certain game for a month that isn't trendy, I want to be able to play that because it's what I enjoy.
Mm. That makes sense too.
Yeah. And eventually, that's the dream of everyone, but many people don't get that luxury. But starting out like that could be suitable. And I eventually wish Scuff Talk would be one of the big podcasts, but then I realized that would be stupid. Like, I think you guys can agree Scuff Talk is good because it isn't one of the better podcasts.
Right.
Yeah, right. And that's just what makes it, well, scuff talk. It's
It's
scuffed.
just some
It's
people shooting the shit, talking crap.
yeah, definitely. And even though we have lost episodes that will never be archived again, even though that,
That makes them more special.
yeah, definitely.
Like, going through my original mindset of Scuff Talk, I didn't want them all recorded because the specialty was you never knew what was going to happen. And when it did happen, it was special. It won't happen again. That specific episode, gone.
Yep,
And
reduced
now we're
atoms.
starting to record them because why not?
Yeah, we could just see how good, and we could just like come back to it. If you just like remember this one specific thing.
Yeah. Let's get canceled on the internet.
Yeah, yeah,
Definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
Remember that time you said you disliked this? Can't wait for that to come back and bite you 20 years down the road when you're successful.
Oh yeah, I should have said that too. Like I have those mindsets. Yeah, I have those things like where pieces of my childhood then come back and I just see it and I'm like,
I
fuck.
mean,
Oh
why do you think I
shit.
kind of want to get rid of the Stabs the Beaver moniker or figure out a new like character, but keep it as the Beaver because I've looked up my just username and it's linked to so much of my personal life that it's just no longer a way. It's no longer a persona. It's more just who I am.
Yeah, like I just like it. I just like my name because well,
Yeah,
I that's how I just built this.
yeah.
That's how I built you guys. That's how this whole
Do you
server is kind
think
of archived.
like I know we're dominating the conversation, but there's something else I want to do, which is kind of legacy. Do you think the username that you've been using for so long should be used as a professional when we like 23 or something? I think no.
Mm, no, not really.
When I'm
Yeah.
like 23, I'm
I don't
gonna
think this
change.
username should be used for anything professionally or businessly. I just rather use it for more a hobby.
Yeah,
It definitely
concept.
it's
Like eventually, I'm gonna be changing my in-game server. Well, this server to like Anki or something, which is just gonna be me separating from Stabs the Beaver.
yeah,
because that is more of a safer move, and I don't think it's connected to everything that I've done.
Yeah, like we always change the name if we just want to like disconnect from everything.
I want to disconnect from my childhood because I realized how stupid I was.
Like we all do. Like me too, really, me too. And
Yeah, it's just like you can tell what usernames you had as a child, and I'm still keeping Stabs the Beaver as my own personal name, but as an entertainer, I'm keeping that as my personal.
yeah, and I think I have like one account on PS3 which I had for like many years. I'm keeping that because, I
Yeah.
can't change the PSN ID even though if I could, because that would ruin my shit. So I
Okay,
just
yeah, I
made a
can do
backup account.
Anki the Beaver,
Yep.
which is good, because I might just stick that as my username, because
Yeah.
I don't know it.
Yeah.
Why? And that's the thing, like, everyone wants to remove themselves from their childhood, but sometimes it's good to look back on it.
Right.
hmm
And there's something out there. Don't kill the part of you that cringes. Wait,
Kill
no.
the kill the kill the
Don't
part that
feel bad
cringes.
for cringing because it's you reminding yourself that you've grown. Cringing
Exactly.
is natural.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
it's
I still
something
cringe when
that'll.
I think about stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, everything from the server, I don't cringe about.
Yeah, because like you cherish it, like
I
you
understood that I
hold.
was young and stupid, but this server has taught me more about like entertaining people than actually going to school for it. I've tried to go to high school for acting classes. This place has taught me more than that.
Yeah, it just taught you how to like put it. It taught you how to like make.
Understand, for me,
Yeah.
this server taught me how to understand how to keep a crowd, build up trust, and just smarter with stuff that I do.
And
Also,
that's
never worry about your decisions biting you in the ass in the future. That causes anxiety and is terrifying.
yep.
Weird fair coming out, learning his old life lessons. Back in my day, this used to be a healthy server.
I mean, we're still somewhat out there, server. There's daily interactions.
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
we are
in
able to
the
film
end, I
this,
guess my long-term goal that I set as an admin of focusing this less on the energy and mostly about the community
and that is
worked.
one thing of like, this is
Boy,
sort of
that was a monkey spot.
evolved or devolved depending on your definition into a community server. While the ARG is
Eh,
gone, I feel like, maybe when the ARG kicks back on, we'll be able to work together better or something like that. And now I sound like a cheesy piece of shit.
I'm gonna be honest, like full honesty. I'm happy that the energy is gone. That was, oh, it got so stressful and just convoluted on my end. If it does come back, I'm keeping my separation from it.
Okay.
I know I was an
I
OG
cause
theorist, but
I respect your decision. Like I, I can feel you in a way, and that I know
like
sometimes you hate certain things on the server that's keeping it alive, and
I
that's
think
we all hate certain things in
bef-
life.
I don't hate it. I understand like the story's difficult. I'm not the type of person who likes that. I
Yeah,
just think for better or for worse, I'm no longer interested in it.
yeah, yeah, all right, and that's fine. You
Yeah.
you cannot be interested in things, and you don't have to be involved in a certain position, really, as a theorist.
Entirety, the server is just I want to keep the people intrigued. The ARG, that can be left to the people who are interested in it. I'm
Yeah,
more interested in doing stuff like this,
yeah,
talking.
yeah. There's just a certain group of people who would actually like this more than the ARG, and then they would like the
Yeah.
ARG more than yeah. See that we have to target that specific group.
This leads me into my next topic that came up. What would you want out of a community if you were in like an ARG?
Oh man, this stuff tough. For me, really, I just do what I do best. Just stay, just try to hold on to what's left, because you never know when it might break.
Oh yeah, you never know when this place can go down. To be
Right.
honest,
Like,
I would want the best I can split between community and Furies
Yeah, because
because each one of them has their ups and downs.
right.
Furies has opinions and all that, but so does community. Community can technically last longer because, as we see now, Furies can only go on for so long.
Right. And then eventually
Dis-
you're just gonna run out of theories or
disinterest. Or
right.
think a lamp is a secret eldritch god that we should worship.
I
That's
mean,
happened. It's weird. Don't
yeah.
question it.
I mean, lamp codes, floor code, Kai code, Steven, all this stuff. Yeah.
That was the community kind of expressing they were bored, which is why community is so important. Community helps bridge that. So when it's gone, we still have the main idea of what we want. Damn, this is difficult and much more philosophy based than I thought. Big brain beaver.
uh. I mean, yeah, if you want to move to small brain stuff, I've been making shitty little photoshops and like.
Yeah, shitty photo. We've tried our hands at an ARG, or we're going to do.
Yeah.
Something we haven't. This is kind of just the background of how we come up with this now. But we've done that because I realized I kind of miss doing Scuff Talk. Like, I look at Void Talk and I sometimes got jealous and want to join, but then I wanted to keep myself back.
Yeah, cause like you
Let
think
us
it's just
know.
its own thing, and you just want
Well,
to just like let them be.
not necessarily.
Oh,
Whenever I go back to the Scuff Talk era, it puts me back on the most stressful time of the server
yeah,
when I was expected to do my job. No, I'm kidding.
When
Mostly
I
just
had a job.
it's
no.
the
When
stuff that's keeping you
the
down.
scu- this the most stressful time was when my dad got sick. So it brings me back to that, and that's where Scuff Talk started dropping off.
Yeah, it just kind of derailed, and then after that, you just straight
So,
up bam.
well, it was always off and on.
Yeah, that's
So,
how it's always been.
and then I realized I was telling my friend, kicking his ass over, you need a schedule. And then I realized, no, you don't. You just need to build yourself.
Hmm.
So that's what I kind of want to do. I want to see what I can get Scuff Talk to be. Not to pass it along, so it can not just be a burning memory in this place. Eventually, I want it to branch out
Oh yeah,
to like
definitely.
YouTube or other things.
And I think that just kind of all started when I did that recording.
Yeah, that recording, like, the main reason I got back is because I saw that recording in my thing. I'm like, oh, this exists. And I looked at that and I realized how far I've grown, but also how bad I miss that.
Yeah.
Like, how did Scuff Talk affect you guys in that way, or just a talk show or something you wanted to be a part of?
Mm.
Like, I know you guys were part of Void Cafe, and then that kind of went
Yeah,
under.
I was a part of
Yeah, some
Void.
of y'all were. I just kind of just left down and just listened in.
Yeah, it quickly fell apart.
Yep.
Just
I.
like
it
Scuff Talk
it
did.
like quickly and immediately fell apart. Like Void lasted us.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
a
I've
couple
seen
weeks.
everything like
Yeah.
delays and like up to like 2, 3 weeks even.
Yeah.
It's becoming really hard to actually sustain an actual talk show rather than just like doing it and just seeing what happens. I
Right.
think.
Here's the thing. From what I got from like one episode I was on with Toy Talk, it was more of what Scuff Talk was.
Except kind of.
More organized, more people, more of a
I feel like
theme.
organized is
Yeah.
a strong word.
Well, from you, back in the behind the scenes, I would text the person like a week in advance, hey, do you want to come on? Here's like some questions we would ask. Would there any you like to add or anything like that? And that was pretty much the schedule.
Right.
And then we tried moving it away from that because we realized interviewing people was only going to get us so far. So we started scrambling for content without realizing, why don't we just talk?
Yeah, and
People
that's
are here just to let us talk. The interviews were just a bonus. That's how they began. In fact,
that's how
I
Scuff
believe
Talk became Scuff Talk.
no, Scuff Talk became Scuff Talk was because I took Emiko, I added him, like fearlessly just went, hey, I'm doing a shitty talk show. You want to join about this? And it was all made up. Just it was makeshift from the beginning. No planning.
Oh,
It was originally supposed to be Deadpan first, and Emiko was the final boss, the final interview.
yep,
So then I just did all the side quests and skipped to the final boss.
yep. That's what
And
happened.
that's what happened. It just happened. No one was expecting it. Then they enjoyed it because there was more information on the reason they were here.
Exactly.
And then it happened more, and people more and more joined it because they enjoyed it.
Yep.
And I want to capture that lightning in a bottle and bring it up again because it was fun.
I know that feel. I know that feel.
Yeah. I mean, you record the disco combos here when it used to be active.
Yep. And now I'm just beginning to like fade away and then come back and then fade. It's a whole cycle that I just
You're
can't.
pretty much doing what I do. But instead of like, do you monitor like all the channels or do you just keep like one to yourself?
I just keep one and just see where I go from here. I go to one and then I go to like Comfy Cozy or some shit, see what's there, and then
Well, dude,
see
feel
some
free
other
to
stuff.
talk. I'll welcome you with open arms. Like, the only reason I haven't totally fade away was because before I was removed from admin, I made Comfy Cozy and I've stuck there ever since.
Yep.
Like, I barely talk in general anymore. I almost never.
Right.
And from time to time, I appear and fucking hit with the golf stick, the beaver.
Yeah, sometimes I'll just appear and I'll see you and I'll just go, meh.
Yeah.
Like,
Meh.
if I see someone alone in VC, I'll join just to ask them what's up and shoot the shit.
Yeah.
It's
That was
just,
kind of like me, like like on like the last day when I was trying to get some people in here.
yeah.
That never happened, and I just left and went to play Minecraft for a little bit because yeah.
Yeah, didn't this server have a Minecraft server? I remember joining it on Pocket Edition and I never joined it on um uh, computer because I didn't
Yeah,
want to join.
Pocket Edition. Wait, hold on. Wait. I think that.
yeah. The
Uh,
Minecraft server it sort of died out,
yeah,
I
and
that
mean,
nobody
was.
really got
naturally,
it.
there
Yeah,
was nothing keeping them going there or in the server.
yeah. All it is just. Yeah, there's just not a lot of people in them,
It
really.
was a temporary attraction.
Mhm.
I mean, it's fun.
I mean, yeah, just
Yeah,
joining for a little bit, running to Techno side of the base and camping there, and then giving up because the lag.
I barely did anything in that server. I'm gonna be honest.
I
I joined
dumped
on.
mass tunnels. That was
I
my biggest
I
contribution
just
to the server.
joined. I went like I don't know how far away. I made a house in the fucking trees, and I think I died after that in the server.
Yeah.
well, here's the thing. I think before they can do like anything like that, I think Emiko has to upload, or
Yeah.
even if it's not an ARG, just make shorts. Those creepy shorts, the atmosphere that everyone like to eat up. That can get you
Definitely.
views themselves. And now they have gods that they can mess with.
Right.
Definitely. I would
But
I would have
that's
You
why
could.
I
definitely.
think Emiko quit. Hollow, he was keeping up with Hololive and having to implement more and more and more.
Yeah, and then he just decided to, well, say fuck
No,
this.
he has life to deal with now, and he couldn't.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like he
Followed by all of us, probably unemployed.
uh like
I mean, I'm
I
trying to
like
get.
I know that feel. Like I have to keep up with school and shit, and I have to do, and I just like get onto my whole life addiction because I've been addicted to it for like almost 2 years now. I'm actually going on my 2 year anniversary of being in the rabbit hole. So yeah, that's something I guess.
God, people. Speaking of rabbit holes, everyone says once you join the Hololive rabbit hole, you can't get out. I'm done with it. I've not watched one of their streams unless I go to unsubscribe. Like,
I've
I'm more.
I've just kind of stayed just for the heck of it. Like I've branched out. I've went to multiple indies, unpopular indies as well.
Well, my friend got into VTubing. Like, he's a frog tuber. That's all I can mention without doxing myself. But at most, I've just kind of gotten fed up with VTubers, but I still support him.
Yeah, like
I'm
I
much
mean,
more in it to talk to them than to watch them. Because for me, staring at a PNG or a moving image is not fun.
yeah, it's just plain boring, and only PNG tubers exist just to laugh at them because
Right.
it's only
Yeah,
just.
flippers are the biggest threat and also the best friend of upcomings.
Yep.
So far, the business strategy is either be controversial, be lucky, or be clipped.
Yep.
And so far, that's happening less and less. Being clipped, like I have seen less and less channels clipping. It's like they
Right.
died out.
Yeah, that's what
'Cause I
we
think that's the
see
thing.
with
Uh,
VTubers,
how I
especially overseas. I mean, not like overseas. I mean, it's still popular in Japan, but
Yeah,
still.
Japan has more of a market. Back here, everyone still has their little favorites.
Yeah,
It's just
but
more
yeah, it's just like we're stranded out there, and the other
not stranded.
guys.
It's more like the ocean is VTubers and we're on an island. We're just done with them.
Yeah,
There's too much variety and no one stands out. It's more of a challenge of every idea that you have is not original anymore. There's somebody out there.
yeah. There's.
I want to figure out if there's beaver VTubers, but so far no one. My friend did it once. He found like a whole bunch of frog PNG tubers and that stuff, so he was intrigued. I do it. No one pays attention.
That's.
So it's either I'm going to be very unique or very bland.
And that's just a way of chance.
Yep. You either get lucky or you strike out big.
It's one or the other.
Yeah. What do you guys think the next big thing is?
Well, only time will tell, really.
mm,
God knows what.
I'm thinking faceless VTuber or faceless tuber. I'm going to call them.
Oh.
Just no face. They don't want to show their face, which is probably what I'm going to become.
Yeah, an FL tuber.
then
I think that would be the shortened. Yeah,
I
like an
think
F.
it's just called a content creator.
yeah, I
Oh
was gonna
yeah,
say, isn't that like
let's
just
definitely.
like
let's try not to
React?
labor it. They're just content creators.
Yeah, isn't that just like most reacting channels, some gameplay channels, and a lot of other
Yeah,
things? Just like you don't show your face, but you're a voice and you're annoying.
you're a voice. and sometimes you're a PNG just in case you want to show like your emotion. Like, if anything, I'm using the beaver more as a mascot. Like, I'm turning into like a chibi figure in the same art style of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I mean, you're just kind of like the semi-mascot of the server, so that kind of
Yeah,
counts.
the beaver is already something that I do. It's not a face of me. It's more of just something that represents me, that everyone just attributes to me.
Yeah, and
Like,
that's
I've had people say they were talking about beavers and their mind autocorrected to stabs the beaver because apparently I've just associated myself with beaver that much.
yep. And that's just how you got your brand here, and that's how you got
Yeah,
your shit.
yeah. And that's most likely how brands are made. You look at faceless VTubers or faceless creators and H2O Delirious, I think he's still faceless, I'm not sure. Denoglitted. Just a lot of people who are faceless are still kind of doing good, depending on the content. And I'm just thinking that's mostly what will carry on next.
Yeah,
Either that or what if we're just born in the age where you can't be one? There's so much like competition that it's just not viable.
yeah, like you just see like all these other people doing it, and you're
Yeah,
just sitting there like you cannot compete with that shit. You don't even know all the basic shit of actually doing that thing.
yeah. Here's the thing. You are in a sea of people. What unique thing can you bring to the table that someone else can't? Don't let that get you down. Just acknowledge that. Your chances are slim. Don't count on it. Make sure you have backups.
Yep, because just in case the thing falls off, you just have to get back to the drawing board and start another thing entirely. From what I
Has
can gather
age
from this
hit you
anyway.
guys like a truck yet?
Oh, H hit me a lot. Like,
Oh,
bruh.
dude, I recently qualified for my age of majority card, which is meaning I can now flash that to get like beer and shit. And now I'm just like, oh god.
Oh, it's
Ugh. And I look at younger content creators, I'm just like, oof,
it's
happy I dodged that bullet, but holy shit.
yeah, I just see them with a little high to low like praise. It's like not, right now at their current point they're probably not gonna have potential, but probably at some point they will. You just never know.
My thing is, the longer I look at the internet, the more I realize I hate. Like, guys ever see like a big trend that's very successful and you despise it?
Oh, so like the entirety of TikTok?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, definitely TikTok. Like
Well, for
it's
me,
n- it's never been the same since
hmm,
musically.
well,
It's just never been good.
with
Definitely.
me, I agree there could be some like cool, funny things on
Yeah.
TikTok because
There is like there is
I
a
can
couple
see
things.
its inherent value to branding.
Right.
The only thing I don't get is like VTubers doing the Dommy Mommy Ara Ara. Like with me, who I am, if I hear someone do Ara Ara, it's an immediate leave. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm not
like
interested.
no, like it's always that. Like it's never been really good. It's just fucking like fuck that
Well, for
shit.
most things, and I've mostly experienced this in Hololive, they say no, I don't want to do or and then they eventually do. Like you did it anyways.
Right.
Yeah, like
I get peer pressure's a bitch, but still. it's more of just, yeah, and this is why I realized I don't
And
really care for anything sexualized or that.
especially with the Moi Moi Kyun thing. Like, that is fucking something else
I
entirely.
don't know what that is. Thank God.
Yeah, I don't know either, so I'm on your league. Hey!
Boomer Squad, let's go.
Hell yeah.
I'm just waiting for like a VTuber podcast to be released. Hey, maybe that's a
Oh.
niche we can hit.
Mm.
I mean, that kind of already happened, but then again, yeah.
Well, I mean, don't care. We do it better.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're younger, I assume. I don't know shit.
Yeah. You know, if
But
we
I
had,
feel like the value of talking from like someone who does work, someone who does actually live what's called a normal life and not a content creator is actually valuable. People will listen to that.
yeah, they'll listen to it and take it for granted since, well,
Well, they will listen to it, absorb some of it, like with work. Don't let your work take advantage of you. I took that in. I took in the savings account suggestions and I used them, and I'm in debt right now, but they were kind of good.
yeah. They're good for things, but not really a lot.
They're good for people who don't know what they're doing. It's like an adult guide.
Hmm.
Because I'm going to say this to little Timmy, it doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any easier.
No.
Yep.
You're being 18 is like stumbling around again, not being able to walk. You have to figure out everything again.
It's something that definitely everyone has to go through at some point.
Oh yeah, everyone. But then I feel like the people who opinions from who do work and is actually giving good advice other than just find a place that you like. If you find a place that you like, you will never feel like you work a day, which that's a lie.
I
There
mean,
will
especially with, like, over
always.
here, fuck capitalism.
No, my thing is, whenever someone says, find something you enjoy and never have to work a day in your life, I want to stand up and yell, that's bullshit. There will always be days when you just don't feel like it. You're not energized enough. You're burned out. That's natural.
Yep, and it's something that really just happens to anyone who tries to pursue it. You get
You,
tired of it, and then all of a
yeah.
sudden your brand just like crumbles down. It's gonna
Well, not
happen to
even your
all.
brand. You as a human, you crumble. Because you're just done. You
Yeah,
can't go on.
yeah, and that's something that's gonna happen to
All
Hololive
of us.
or Niji Sanji eventually. Everyone. It's gonna happen to anyone, really.
It could happen to anyone. That's why breaks are important. But that's also why having an actual job, you can be fed up of that. But with that, you can just get fed up of living. Like, if you follow the same routine every single day, one day of excitement can never hold a candlestick to a life of a routine. And
And
that's something I love to say because nobody gets it. And then they go through it and then they get it.
yep, just
Uh, I recently read a new manga that mentally destroyed me. Yes. Oh, Crunchy Bottle, the
Crunchy.
best. Crunchy Bot. God, we are caveman.
shit.
Crunchy.
Oonga boonga.
Unga bunga crunchy go bird.
Rock
Ooga booga
Cosperk.
bottle.
Rock Roseburg.
Yeah, that's just kind of life.
Yep.
Um,
You out there wife smashing rocks and you that sparkle screech.
why
That's
the fuck did we have to evolve? Fuck you, Unga Bunga the fifth.
Fuck you, fish. Why'd you take that step out of water and learn how to breathe air and then evolve into this?
fuck you.
Now I have to pay taxes.
Yeah, now I have to pay taxes. Fuck you, fish.
God damn it, I hate fish. Fish.
Man,
Yeah.
man, fuck the microorganisms. Fuck the dinosaurs, bro.
Yeah, fuck microorganisms. God damn.
God, why did we have to evolve?
Exactly.
Like, okay, in somewhat seriousness of a need of a topic, what's something you could give that, like, advice that you would have to go through to get the advice?
Oh, shit.
Apparently, learning about global warming and science never ends.
Oh, yeah, the
I'm
global warming
like,
is
this
a
is like the
constant thing.
seventh fucking
That's
time I've learned it. And I'm like, yes, I'm aware. Earth go heat bad. Can I please stop learning about this?
Hey, do you
Like,
want to know the funny
seriously,
thing?
I've had to spend all fucking year on global warming. Please.
No, you want to know
Get it?
something funny? The Earth naturally heats up and cools down.
Exactly.
yeah,
We're
and
just discovering it, which is making it seem like a bigger problem.
yeah, we
And I
just
love how
let's
17 private jets can land at one place to talk about how we can reduce the citizens' carbon footprint. As if those 17 private jets aren't causing a lot.
It's fine.
yeah,
They're
we
usually
we learn
more.
about one thing and they just tell us to talk about it and they do the fucking thing anyway. Like, bro, like what the
Yeah,
actual shit
like,
are
Yeah,
you
dude,
what?
doing?
big companies, we need to reduce our carbon footprint. So you're going to change to better efficiency and less carbon dioxide? Oh no, we're going to blame you guys for this.
Oh,
I mean, humans, we make a lot of trash naturally.
Oh yeah.
Like, we are to blame in a way. But
Oh,
it's
100%.
just,
Yeah.
oh god,
I mean, we are kind of working on it. Like,
we are doing better.
right. I know like A320 Neos, I think 777s have better engines on them, so they produce less CO2.
Yeah, we are slowly figuring this out. Anyone else want to bring a topic since I've been bringing the heavy hitters recently?
No, that's just it. I just wanted to make a shitty little rant about. Please, I
Yeah.
spent like all year on fucking global warming, and environmental science. I fucking hate this class.
Oh god, most hated class.
It's my environmental
Just
science.
math. I dislike math.
Yeah,
I'm not a math
I
guy.
feel like everyone hates math though.
The, something I haven't got a drink recently. I should hydrate soon.
oh,
Stay hydrate.
I
But
should too.
yep.
something I want to bring up. I hate my school because I've proved to excel in human behavior and philosophy, but they keep denying me it. And that angers me because I've already proved that I can do good there.
The only
And
thing
I don't
that's
get why I'm not allowed to do that.
yeah, the only thing that's keeping you down is just the higher authority.
Yeah. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna get something to drink.
I don't know, it's fine. I
I'm
just
gonna go
drank
do the
a few
same
seconds
too.
ago.
Remember, stay hydrate.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hmm.
also go grab like
That's the thing,
just genuinely.
especially at
I'm just
night, if
thirsty.
when you're just
Yeah, it's like 3 in the morning.
yeah, the majority of us are Eastern time zone. I actually didn't know that. I mean, at least right now, but you know what I mean. Man, this got me fucked.
And I'm back.
Alright.
What's the next topic, my dudes? Or do we even have one?
Man, I don't even know at this point. I think you just almost kind of hit every single point of why we're bringing this back.
Okay, but what's our goal?
Well,
Like, do we each have individual goals? Like, I plan on using Scuff Talk in the future because I'm the originator of it.
I mean, I just plan to actually. I don't really know. I mean, I've only just kind of just did my own thing and just like rebirth old machines and give new life and use them for my own shit. I don't know if you would call that a hobby, but
I guess, is it
Oh,
something you do for fun?
yeah, I mean, it's really what I do for
Yeah.
just shits.
And giggles, that's you just want to keep refurbished. I guess this is your most recent refurbishment.
My most recent refurbishment is an iMac, so
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's an old from like 2006, I think, from right around late 2006.
I'm gonna be refurbishing a Zippo lighter soon. Used to be my dad's.
Yeah.
He ain't using it anymore, so
Oh man.
so we ready to wrap this up?
I guess so. If we have no points, then yeah, we can just.
Well, I'm waiting for anyone else to say anything.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
We're just wrapping up, I assume. No one has any other objections.
I mean,
I think
I got
no,
nothing to say.
I have been quiet the whole freaking time. Like
Yeah,
my
because
crippling antisocial, crippling something. No say, I don't know what the fuck.
yeah, I get that.
I mean,
Oh,
typical, really.
yeah, we're just.
I mean,
It's good
I
to
was
have someone who's
hitting the
quiet.
wall combo, and I was like, yeah, why I feel like I can join in this combo?
You can, or you can just be
Yeah,
the
you're free to
quiet one.
join. You're free to join, or you can't. It's all
Okay.
second nature from here.
Anyways, before we go on to another like 12-hour rant about quiet, let's wrap this up. Hey everybody, I'm Beaver, and
Yeah,
my
it's been
other
fun. It's been
co-host
a
Star.
good 1 year of hiatus, and we're back,
God,
so we're good.
we're back after a long time. Hopefully, I can bring on the other host
Oh,
for an episode
I
if they
miss
want to do this.
Kid. That's who I miss the most. I
Oh,
miss
kid, yeah.
That will be fine.
He was here recently.
Maybe if I can get in contact.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just kind of too lazy to do a fucking outro or anything like that, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Special thanks to Beaver and all the other co-hosts who decided to join very late at night. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, unfortunately, but I mean, hey, there's probably a lot more potential where this is gonna go. I don't know, maybe I'll just stop uploading these and we'll just go on with our lives and just, it's probably be the only one that's definitely gonna just be like one revival and that's it, and that's that whole thing. Who knows what we'll do with this in the future, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.